Alright, so if you follow my channel, you already know this is going to be an unboxing video. Whenever I start off a video in my apartment, more than likely it's going to be an unboxing video, and today is no exception. Now today, I want to start off the video immediately with a giveaway. And that is because this giveaway is long overdue. Now I said if the last winner didn't claim this prize here in 2 weeks, I would pick another winner. Well, it's been like 4 months, so this is way overdue. I really need to pick another winner. If you guys aren't familiar with what I do, typically in all of my unboxing videos I give away a limited edition megabass lure, and typically that can be a Vision 110 like this giveaway, or I've given away crankbaits before. All the giveaways I do are limited edition baits from Megabass. Now, just to go over this bait a little bit, this is a Vision 110 from Megabass, and this limited edition color here is called Cyber Illusion. Now, every single month Megabass comes out with a limited edition color, and it just so happens I was lucky enough to get my hands on this limited edition color. And this color here is one of my favorites. It's not just a clear bait, it has a hit of pink on the tail, and then as you can tell it has that green kind of pearl on top. A very cool swim bait, and I really do think this bait will excel in top water. Now this Megabass lure is 110 millimeters, hence the name Vision 110. It's half of an ounce, and this will dive all the way down to 6 feet depending on the line you use. If you use like 20-pound fluorocarbon or something like that, this bait's only really going to get down to like 3 or 4 feet, not that 6 feet depth. But if you use something like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8-pound line, you really can get this bait down to that 7-6 foot range. As you guys can see on the back here, this bait actually has kind of like a weight transfer system, which really makes this bait cast really well in the wind. Now, if you're familiar with using jerk baits or even crankbaits, they kind of tend to like knuckleball in the water, and you don't really cast that far when you're casting into the wind. But with this weight transfer system that they have in this jerk bait here, it kind of eliminates that, and also because it's half of an ounce, you really can get away with throwing this on a medium heavy power casting rod or even a spinning rod. But either way, the first winner of this jerk bait was Fat Boy Fishing. Now, he never claimed this prize, and Fat Boy Fishing, if you do end up seeing this video, I will still dig up another limited edition bait for you. It won't be this specific one, but it still will be a limited edition Megabass lure. But because he never hit me up, I'm going to be picking another winner, and the winner of this Vision 110 from Megabass is Mortanna. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Mortanna? I think it's Mortanna. Congratulations to you. All you have to do is hit me up by my email, nateandersh93@gmail.com, or my Instagram @nateandersh. Now, although Mortanna won this bait, like I just said, Fat Boy Fishing, if you're seeing this and you didn't realize you won, I will still kind of dig around to find a limited edition bait for you and send it out. But you also have to hit me up. If you don't want it, that's fine, just don't hit me up, not a big deal. Anyway, enough with this giveaway. Hopefully Mortanna hits me up. But this unboxing video, or I guess unbagging video, is from Dick's Sporting Goods, and it's not the biggest unbagging by any means, but in my opinion, I have some pretty cool stuff in here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I ended up spending $105 at Dick's Sporting Goods. And as I go through this unbagging, you guys will kind of see a theme. A lot of pink baits. Can see it through the side as well. I didn't get all these baits just because I think pink works really well. I just really kind of like using crazy colors sometimes for smallmouth. Now let's just get right into this unboxing. Now I picked up 3 packages of the 3.8-inch Swing Impact Fat Kitex. These are the ribbed swim baits that Kitech makes. Now, this color is called Pink Magic, and although this will certainly work for largemouth, I got this bait color specifically for smallmouth. Not gonna lie, when I saw this Pink Magic color, I had to get it. It's just a super cool color, and I would most certainly use this the most on probably a 1/4 ounce ball head jig, and just kind of slow rolling this along the bottom, along the rocks, or maybe on top of some weeds. But just like all Keitech swim baits, they come with a really strong squiddy smell, so you don't have to add any scent to it if you don't want to. It really comes stinky. And each of these packages come with 6. And hold on, let me grab my receipt. So 24 bucks for about 18 swim baits. But honestly, I don't really care about the price. I just love the action of the Keitechs. Now, sticking with the Keitech theme and that Pink Magic theme, these are Keitech Easy Shiners in that same Pink Magic color. Now, this Keitech Easy Shiner is 4 inches long and 7 comes in each package. And as you guys can tell, obviously this bait is not ribbed. What this bait is going to do through the water is be kind of a tighter action. And what I mean by that is you're not going to have a lot of belly roll. You'll have a little bit, but what this is mainly a tail kicking bait. With the Fat Impact Swing Keitechs, you're really going to have a slow kick with that boot tail. But with these Easy Shiners with that very slender profile, you're really not going to have that slow kicking boot tail. Gross. Just dropped it and now it's covered in cat hair. Use this on the back of a ball head just like I would the Fat Impact Swing Keitechs, but I would use this bait for much colder water. Only because this is a slightly smaller profile, and when you're just crawling this along the bottom, super slow, I really do like this kind of smaller finesse presentation. I would also throw this on the back of a buzzbait as well. I actually have a couple pink buzzbaits that I would most certainly throw this on the back of. So another little versatile swim bait. And unfortunately, they only had 2 packages in stock. I would have bought more had they had more, but just 2 left at Dick's, so I bought them out. Something unexpected that I saw at Dick's Sporting Goods was they were selling a bunch of 6th Sense lures, and this is called the 6th Sense Speed Wake. Now this color, again, is pink. And not just because I like pink. I don't really think pink works better than anything else. I just really do kind of like goofy colors sometimes. And this color here is called Smallmouth Rose, and that's honestly exactly what I'm probably going to be targeting with this bait here is smallmouth. And this bait is 100 millimeters long, so actually slightly less than the Vision 110 that I gave away earlier in the video, and it weighs 7/8 of an ounce. So just under an ounce. You'll be able to even throw this on a medium power rod if you want to, or even a heavy. Kind of a overall super versatile weight as well, around that 1 ounce. Just like its name, the Speed Wake, this is a wake bait. As you can tell, the bill on this bait is straight up and down. So this bait is really going to stay at the top of the surface. And that's literally why I bought it. I really like wake baits. Wake baits are one of my favorite baits to fish at night. Now, if you just slow roll these at the top of the surface with your rod tip up, I really do think that's the most effective way to fish these baits. Now you can keep your rod tip down and kind of crank them down about a foot underneath the surface, and you can catch fish like that, but I just really think a bait like this is going to excel at the top of the water column. Because I mean, I've used wake baits in 20 feet of water and called up fish from the bottom. Let's see if I can get a close-up on these split rings and hooks. Really beefy split rings. I really like how this has an oval split ring at the line tie as well. Really nice hooks. I don't know, and this bait is only, I believe, $12.99. Now the Megabass version of this lure, I believe, is $30. It's $29.99. That being said, I do have the Megabass version of this somewhere kicking around. This is a lot cheaper version. That being said, you don't really have to import this from Japan, but this was a super cool bait that I'm most certainly going to try out as well. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, next thing, bobber stops from VMC. Not too much to say here. Everybody kind of knows what bobber stops are. Moving on to the last thing. I bought some Suffix Advanced copolymer. Apparently it's the ultimate monofilament. I was trying to like branch out and try different monofilaments, but it says hyper copolymer advanced monofilament. So I don't know if this is monofilament or copolymer. I thought copolymer was kind of like a mix between monofilament and fluorocarbon, but I don't know. Either way, I got 17-pound line, and I put this actually on my top water rod. And so far I've had zero issues with it. Caught a few fish on this line, and I haven't really used this line enough to have a really good opinion on it. It's worked so far for me. It's kind of stretchy like monofilament, maybe a little bit less. This Suffix Advance is $15.99. Now the typical monofilament I go with is just Stren, and I believe you can get Stren at Walmart for like $6.99 or $7.99, so pretty expensive monofilament. So that is it for today's unboxing, and remember, Mortanna, if you see this, remember to hit me up by my email or my Instagram. And Fatboy Fishing, if you missed my last video where I told you you won, you can always hit me up again, and like I said, I will dig around and try to find a limited edition bait for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.